Hi, this is Neil's Han Dynasty coming to you live from the basement of the Han Dynasty. Buy silver and platinum. Be kind, helpful, grateful. Part of being kind, helpful, and grateful will be liking, sharing, and subscribing. Anyhow, this is part two. I'm going to try it a different way. I've got a couple tabs open to try and it's kind of complex because there's Sudan and then South Sudan. And there's issues in both areas. So I'm going to try and bring you the whole story. So I'm going to be shifting a couple mostly talking, but shifting a couple tabs. So I'm going to start off with, let's see here, let me get me the right place here. No, that's the last one. All right, here we go. All right, it starts out with Libyan officials find 15 migrants found dead on the border with Sudan. Now I've got to go to Google Maps. See, this is Sudan right here. Let me get my little pointer out. This is Sudan and Libya, so this up here. This is South Sudan, which is issues, but right here is where, oh shit, sorry about that. Right here is where the main problems with Sudan that I'm going to concentrate on, because right here in this area is where the Gerd Dam is that Egypt wants to blow up with Sudan's help. And that's why I'm bringing you these reports as a three-part report. So let's go back to, no, not that one. Yeah, the migrants found dead on the border. Floods there are pretty bad, destroying a lot of homes in eastern Sudan, which would be along the river, along this area here, is where they're talking about, because there is no rain down here. That's kind of, well, there is up here, but this is the area they're talking about, eastern Sudan. Now let's go back to the report here. That was that one. And this one here. Now this is the interesting one. The South Sudan extends the transitional government by 2 years. Again, we go back to the map. South Sudan is down here. They want to try and break away from Sudan. They kind of sort of are, but with this newest report of them having, nope, wrong one. This gentleman here looks like a real winner. This is Juba, August 4th, Reuters. South Sudan's transitional government will remain in power for another 2 years, its president said on Thursday, delaying elections that were scheduled for December this year, raising concerns among Western nations supporting its peace process. South Sudan declared independence from Sudan in 2011, making its own world news station amid celebrations and pledges for support of world powers. 2 years later, violence erupted between troops loyal to President Slav Kiir and his ex-deputy turned rival Rieki Machar. So that's what's going on in South Sudan. They're having some serious issues. Now this is what it's all about. Ethiopia launched the second turbine at its Nile Dam as Sudan monitors. That gentleman there is from South Sudan, but he's working with the Sudanese because it also bothers them. There's the dam right there. And if we go back to the map, let me scope in here. This area right here, even though you can't really see it, is where they're building the dam. Let me get my pointer out again. This area here is where they're building the dam. This is Sudan, and this is South Sudan. So this is where they're built around the area they're building the Gerd River Dam. So South Sudan's monitoring them because right now Sudan is having tribal warfares going on right through here, and that's what Egypt is monitoring as well. And Ethiopia is actually having some pretty bad issues with their tribal warfare up in this area as well, which might help extend the fight that will bring Egypt to destroy the Gerd River Dam, which I had a picture of on this other thing. But anyhow, that's the report number 2 on Sudan and South Sudan and how they're working with Egypt and stirring up issues. And when I mean stirring up issues, everyone's saying, Neil, they're not stirring up issues. I just gave you the report where the South Sudan's president, dictator, said that he was going to keep power for 2 more years. They were supposed to have elections this December. If Egypt's going to bomb the Gerd Dam, as they said they would by November. So they're preparing for war right now before our eyes with the reports I just gave you. I'm going to give you a third report on Ethiopia and their tribal issues that they're having and working on. And at the same time all of this is going on, all three countries are facing droughts. Even though East Sudan just hit record rainfall, it's like what happened in Las Vegas. Water comes, water instantly leaves. So they weren't able to store any of it. They're still in the drought conditions. Anyhow, you guys have a nice day. God bless all of you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And be kind, helpful, and grateful. And buy some silver and some platinum. Bye.